Hey everybody, welcome to Big Valley Living. I'm Michelle. Today we're taking part in an open collaboration that is a ton of fun, and the hashtag is Board Smackdown 2023, and it's all about charcuterie boards. This really fun collaboration is being hosted by Annie at Our Urban Homestead, Megan with Into the Mud with Maggie Moo, the resident charcuterie president, let's call her the resident president charcuterie gal, and Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead. Thank you, ladies, for inviting us to be a part of this. We have quite the spread here. We have a little bit of meat and cheese, but we also have a lot of pickled vegetables and hummus and more vegetable related things as well for a little bit of a low carb option. So as you can see here, this is a little tray that I won from Maggie Moo. This has all of our crackers, bread, and we have flaxseed crackers. They're called flackers. And we have some almond crackers with everything but the bagel seasoning. And then we also just have some regular little sweet rounds here for JJ to put some meat on. We also just have fresh vegetables, various cheeses. My little star-shaped cheese right here, so cute. We have olives, we have dill pickles with lots and lots of garlic in it. We have jardinera, which is just pickled vegetables like we have peppers, cauliflower, and carrots, and yum, yum, yum. We have fruit on here. I really like this. I did this little river of apples with mascarpone and blueberries on top for like a dessert, and then of course we have some nice fresh raspberries as well. And then we have these little caprese salad skewers, and I'm just going to be drizzling a little bit of balsamic on there. We have a lemon balsamic that I'm actually going to drizzle over the top for them. And then of course we have, like, you know, some nice sun-dried tomatoes packed in olive oil, some pickled red onions, because you can't go wrong with that. It's good for your belly. We have 3 different hummuses. Is that hummus or hummi? We have everything but the bagel, and I want you to note that we put the sprinkling of everything but the bagel on top. We have a lemon hummus, and this lemon hummus, I went ahead and shredded some lemon peel on top and then put some slices of lemon in there, which would be delightful in your water. And then finally I have a garlic hummus. I just took some homegrown garlic and put it in there so that we know which one it is when we're getting our various things. Now, in addition to having crackers for dipping, I went ahead and took some bell peppers. I took orange, red, and yellow so that we could eat the rainbow today. So I'm gonna take you into the kitchen and show you how we did this. And then when we're done with that, it looks like JJ and I are gonna have food for days. I think I'm gonna have to invite somebody over to help us eat this tonight. But let's go along into the kitchen and I'll show you a couple of techniques. I'm gonna show you how to make these really fun little meat roses, if you will, as well as my little star-shaped cheese. Let's go do this. Let's get started with our skewers first. We're gonna make caprese skewers. So I'm gonna anchor it with a piece of basil. Everything's been cleaned. And then I'm gonna take cherry tomato. And that looks good. Looks good already. And then I'll take another smaller tomato on this one. And we're going to make about 10 skewers, maybe 8. And I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Oh, there. One more piece of cheese on this one. And top it with some basil. And I'm going to put it upside down so it hugs it. And I'm going to redo the first one I did because I like the way it looks with the basil on top. Just looks a little more finished. And then we're just going to repeat this until we have used all of the tomatoes up, because I think that's what I have the least amount of here. All right, so this is my last one because I'm down to my last cherry tomato. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that on there. One more piece of cheese. You guys, these are so good. You could sprinkle balsamic, you'll see later. I have a lemon balsamic vinegar that I kind of want to use, and then we have a regular, balsamic. So we'll see what mood strikes us when we get to that point. This is going to go into the refrigerator until everything's ready to assemble. And this is the cheese that we used. It's a very small fresh mozzarella. All right, so we have everything done here, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to invert it. Oh, this is just so cool. I love making pretty food. Now I'm going to get regular salami. I'm just going to make 4. Prosciutto will be at the end. For the prosciutto, I'm actually going to go ahead and cut them in half. Probably I should do thirds, but I'm going to go ahead and cut them in half. We're going to see what we get. And I think everybody who's going to enjoy meat today is going to enjoy this a lot. I am not going to be eating any smoked meats. I don't think that's in my personal best interest. However, I just think it would be nice to have it for others. And it looks like JJ's going to have himself a nice sandwich left over with all this for tomorrow, which will be super cool. Ooh. These are individually wrapped and super thin. There we go. Get this out of the way. And let's see what we get when we do prosciutto. I have a feeling it's not going to be like the other ones because it's just so thin. But we're going to give it a whirl. And if it doesn't work out, well, by golly, we'll just do something else with it. But I'm bound and determined to try and make it work. We have all these little strays. So hopefully by putting layers over those, they'll make it through. This is completely experimental. This is the first time I'm trying it. Oh boy. Oh, it's funny. It's going to be a sensitive job here on this. But I think it actually might turn out okay. That's funny. We didn't have any pickled asparagus. That's actually what I would love to do with it, is to put it on pickled asparagus and just wrap it up and call it good. Oops, I have to tip that over the side here so we get that effect. All right, the big reveal. Oh, well, I'll probably figure out something else for that bad boy. But we're going to try and keep it together because it's going into the refrigerator. Now, another little thing I was thinking about, and I might do this when I put it in the on the tray, I was wondering what it might look like to put maybe a fresh Greek olive in there. Yeah, that looks kind of cool, huh? Like a little flower bud. I think I will do that because that's just a fun little look, and a little bit of that pickled flavor in there will be tasty, very tasty. Okay, sad little prosciutto flower. You're gonna make it, buddy. You're gonna make it, and I'm gonna have a piece of. I'm gonna have an olive. Into the fridge with you. Into the fridge. I had a little bit of pepperoni in the refrigerator as well for some pizza that JJ is going to make. Now I'm just going to be slicing up some cheese for the meat platter. Years and years ago, I got these little cutters from Pampered Chef for pretty much all the seasons. So I think what we're going to do with these are, we're going to go ahead and do stars. I love stars. So it'll just make it kind of fun. And the crackers that we have are not that big, so this will be a good size if I can get these out. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I have got myself some really, really cute shapes. And then I've also got some scraps to put away for maybe Taco Tuesday tomorrow. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait and put the berries on when we assemble our board. It's going to be a lot less messy, I think. Alrighty, we are getting somewhere. So what I ended up doing was garnishing the lemon hummus with lemon zest and some sliced lemon. And then the garlic has some fresh homegrown garlic in there. And the everything but the bagel has some seasoning sprinkled on top. This is an olive wood board that I picked up for charcuteries. Look at that, isn't that just, the grain is amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and put this bad boy together. I'm gonna start out with these because this is somewhat what I had in mind when I decided that I was gonna do this. Now, the idea is that I want it to sort of look like we have a meandering river or creek.